Hello, my name is Brant Hunt. Today is the 16th day of January 2021. And again, this is going to be a short video. This is to help those out there who are wanting to be more independent and not being dependent upon drugs, and that herbs are helpful. And this is a product I've used too. This happened to me. And this is this is true. I want you to know that. This is something that happened to me probably 6 to 8 years ago. I cut myself pretty bad, and I was bleeding really bad. And it came to my mind something to use, and the product was cayenne pepper, or some call it red pepper. So I was bleeding. My mom was here, and she suggested let's go to the emergency room. I says, no, I think I know what to do. And so I chose to take this product with because there's a Band-Aid wasn't going to solve the problem because I was bleeding. Fortunately, it wasn't a deep wound, but it was a deep enough wound that basically it was not going to stop. And so I put this on there, sprinkled it on there, and it hurt like crazy. I mean, it like burned like hell. But you know what? It stopped the bleeding. It solved the problem. It caused what I would call, it basically solved the problem of, clotting the blood to actually stop it from bleeding. And it also saved me a lot. It saved me a lot here with what I would call going to the emergency room and them doing things to you that basically, you're bleeding, you see. And I wanted to do something differently, and I didn't want to be dependent upon the system. So this is something you can do. These are simple little things I'm sharing with you today. Is to do with staying out of the system, staying out of the medical system. That if something happens to you, you need to have these products here at home so that if something ever happens to you, especially if you cut yourself deeply, usually that means you're going to have to do, maybe get medical help. But I found that cayenne pepper helps. It helped me tremendously. Yes, I was in pain with the cayenne pepper. That is, it was burning, but that's not the point. The point was simply is I needed to stop bleeding blood. And it was critical for me to do that and deal with that particular issue. I have people who come up to me and have said these things to me, and it really bothers me. And I'll just say this: they'll say things. Well, the herbs you talk about, they taste awful. So what? So what? Grow up. You see, because what you're taking, other items are actually dangerous to your body. They're not organic. They don't come from the creator. You see, you're taking something artificial. Something artificial is dangerous to your body because it's not real. The other thing I found out, I ran into an Indian probably 4 years ago. We were talking, and he was telling me simply is he took cayenne every day. He took cayenne pepper every day to maintain his health. That was the one thing he was telling me about and shared with me. And I listened to him because he was an Indian. He was an older man than I was. He's probably in his probably early 70s or late 60s. So I listened to what he had to say because I felt it was important. And I believe he's correct. You see. So this is important for you. This is simply have these things in your pantry or cupboard, whatever you want to say. These are cheap items. These are items that simply don't cost a lot of money, that it can actually save your lives or save you from a lot of bills in the future, especially medical bills, especially when you go to the emergency room. You may not be there for 10 minutes or whatever, and your bill is going to be over, $1,500 or such and such, type of thing. So this is a way to stay out of the system and be independent. So I encourage you to do that. And I appreciate you listening, and you have a great day, and take care.